New at 6 and happening right now.
Caught on camera, an Apple Valley News Now viewer records this dust devil in the Benton City area, but what caused it?
Also ahead, tragedy on the roads today in Richland. What police are saying after a construction worker died on the job.
Plus,
really show him that, he's not the only one and people are, there for him.
A poker run is happening this weekend to support a local motorcycle rider.
And Stacy is tracking a big warm-up for Memorial Day weekend.
And we're looking at a beautiful day across the region with mostly clear skies, a few clouds, warming temperatures. How hot is it going to get this weekend? I have all the details coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
All right, well, good Friday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Wendy Redman.
And I'm Austin Reed. Good to see you. It is May the 23rd. All right, first at 6, take a look at this. Apple Valley News Now viewer Heather sent us this video from late this afternoon. She says she captured this dust devil out in Benton City just before 4 p.m.
So dust devils or whirlwinds are caused by the sun heating the ground, creating an updraft of warm air that rises through cooler air above. This rising air can then begin to rotate due to factors like wind direction and surface irregularities. As it spins, it picks up dust and sand, making it visible.
And now we know why the Tri-City Dust Devils are named that.
There you go. The more you know, right?
Yes. Well, let's get over to our Stacy Lee now because, so many people are going to be out and about this weekend. I saw a lot of people filling up like their RVs and just getting ready at the gas station.
It's about that time, Stacy.
I saw a lot of heavy traffic either coming or going on 395 today. So either coming through town or getting out of town, what you need to have is the Apple Valley News Now weather app. We do have some changes coming over the weekend, and this thing, my favorite feature is that it informs you the minute you're going to see rain or thunder or lightning or snow, anything in your area, so be aware of that. Looking outside though, beautiful evening on our Bi-Mart Skycam and our Legends Casino Skycam. Check out the temperatures around the area, just a gorgeous afternoon in the 70s. Planning your night out, it's going to stay very pleasant to right on through 8 o'clock. Then we'll start to cool down a little bit as we get to 10. We'll see 50s and 60s. If you're taking the boat out, hopefully we are this weekend, wear your sunscreen. UV index, not super high, but right in the middle. And the temperature of the river right now, 51 degrees. So be prepared for cold water out there. All right, partly cloudy, but mild tonight. We'll see a beautiful day on Saturday in the 80s. We warm up to the 90s on Sunday, and most of the day Sunday is going to be good. However, we're going to start to see some stray showers and thunderstorms developing Sunday afternoon, late evening into Monday. So I'll break that all down for you when you can expect those headed your way. Austin, Wendy.
Well, new tonight, we are following the latest after a deadly workplace incident in Richland. The Richland Police Department responded to a call around 9:30 this morning on Epic Street. Police say a construction worker was getting out of a type of front-end loader when the machine started to roll, crushing the man. Medics arrived to perform life-saving measures, but we are told that man died at the scene. No other details have been released at this time, but do stay with us on air and online as we learn more.
A home went up in flames this morning in Yakima County. Take a look at these incredible images from West Valley Fire Rescue. It happened on Barrett Road near Gormley. Crews had to shut down the road and ask people to stay away while they worked on this fire. West Valley Fire says they were able to get the flames out, but needed to keep the roads blocked for a while afterward. No word tonight if anyone was hurt.
Turning now to a crime alert. Just before midnight in Kennewick, officers responded to reports of gunshots.
Witnesses said they saw two men in dark clothing running from the area of West Canal Drive and North Arthur Street shortly after those shots were fired. We're told at least 2 homes were hit by bullets. Fortunately, no reports of anyone hurt. Investigators say they found multiple shell casings at the scene. Kennewick police are asking anyone in the area to check their surveillance cameras for footage around the time of the shooting and to contact non-emergency dispatch if they have any information.
Well, this just in here at 6, the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office concluded a human trafficking operation to target sex trafficking networks within the county, and it led to the arrest of 2 men. Authorities say a 34-year-old Cle Elum man and a 35-year-old Kent man knowingly transported women for sex work and profited from it. This continues to be an ongoing investigation. The operation was in partnership with the Ellensburg and Othello police departments with a goal of offering a way out for those being trafficked. KCSO is asking the public to report any activity they suspect could be related to human trafficking. By the way, the National Human Trafficking Hotline on your screen there, 1-888-373-7888. Other news tonight, a longtime early childhood education provider in Yakima is facing major layoffs that could potentially be leaving hundreds of families without childcare.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert says it's due to a bigger cut in funding that stretches as far as Washington, D.C.
EPIC, or Enterprise for Progress in the Community, has supported kids and families in Yakima for over 45 years through the Head Start program. But now, nearly 200 staff could be out of work by the end of June if new funding doesn't arrive. The nonprofit helps more than 1,000 low-income children across the region, and 15% of those kids are homeless, while 14% live with disabilities.
Kids that went through the Head Start program were more likely to be ready for school. They were less likely to need special ed services, more likely to graduate high school and college.
But EPIC, one of just 3 subcontractors running Head Start programs in the state, still doesn't know if it'll receive renewed federal funding, and without it, they've already warned employees.
They haven't received notice yet of whether or not they're going to be able to get their Head Start grant. And as a result of that, they've had to let their staff know, hey, in another month, it's possible you'll be out of a job. And, not only would they be out of a job, but kids will lose access to Head Start. And of course, those families would lose access to childcare so they can go to work.
Lawmakers like Senator Patty Murray say they're fighting to reverse the sudden federal cuts that left programs like EPIC scrambling for answers.
We are using those stories and helping all of those organizations outside of us who are filing claims to get the courts to stop these illegal confiscation of funds. So a lot of this is going to be in lawsuits.
And Ryan says it's not just child care at risk, it's critical support services that thousands of Washington families rely on.
A lot of families that depend on Head Start, they also depend on Medicaid, and in our state, Apple Health. And they also depend on basic food assistance. And the Trump administration and Congressman Newhouse and Congressman Baumgartner was another support of this. They just passed the House budget bill, passed by 215-214, very close vote. It cuts 200,000 people from our Apple Health program in the state of Washington. 200,000 people would lose access.
And if EPIC doesn't get that funding, families across Yakima could be left scrambling for care just weeks before the school year starts. Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
EPIC has until June 30th to find out if its federal grant funding will be renewed.
And Wendy, all new at 6 now, the Yakima Valley College Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is partnering up with Central Washington Justice for Our Neighbors. It's to host a free immigration legal clinic tomorrow. The event will provide participants an opportunity to have a 30-minute consultation with an immigration attorney at no cost. Pre-registration is required for consultants, which can be done by leaving a message at 509-300-1102. Representatives will call back to set up an appointment. The event will take place on the YVC campus in the Glenn Anthon Hall classroom. That starts at 11 a.m. It will go until 4 p.m. And May is National Motorcycle Safety Month, and a Kennewick family is rallying around their son after a horrific motorcycle crash left him in critical condition. Now they're turning to the community, not just for support, but for strength, as 22-year-old Tristan Finch fights to recover.
So last month, Tristan was riding his motorcycle to work when authorities say an SUV ran a stop sign and turned directly in front of him on Gage Boulevard. They say Tristan slammed into the side of the vehicle. his helmeted head crashing through the rear window. Now, Tristan's aunt and a local bike club are organizing a fundraiser to help with medical expenses and to show Tristan he's not alone.
We've gotten some donations put together, and I've passed out some flyers and, trying to get the word out there to get everybody to come down and join us and just really show him that, he's not the only one and people are, there for him.
The benefit ride, a poker run, kicks off at 11:30 Saturday morning. It's $20 per rider or $30 per couple. Raffles and silent auctions will also be held throughout the day. Elliot says Tristan's journey to recovery is just beginning, and every bit of support makes a difference.
The news at 6 is just getting started. Coming up with Memorial Day weekend here, we are hearing from Washington State Patrol on advice on how to stay safe.
And as far as people traveling around the country,
millions of passengers setting out to travel for this holiday weekend. Here's what to expect about travel and lines and what TSA says about what they're expecting.
and if you're traveling or even if you're staying here at home, Stacy will have a look at your holiday weekend forecast. Don't go anywhere.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on drinks whenever you hit the afternoon slump.
We've got your pick-me-up covered because medium drinks are now $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The big Memorial Day savings are on at Walker's Furniture with store-wide discounts on all your favorite brands and doorbuster deals like a 3-piece reclining set for just $999. Or pay over time with 5 years no-interest financing. No money down, no minimum purchase required. Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish new sectionals, and quality new dining sets all on sale. Get the biggest savings of the season where quality just costs less. Walker's Furniture.
It's holiday time. Let the fun begin. Spend time with your family and friends. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, reminding you that drinking and driving can turn good times into bad times. If you get in a wreck and you're over the limit, your life becomes a nightmare. Don't risk it. It's so easy to call a ride service and leave your car where it is. Drinking? Enjoy the ride home and get someone else to do the driving. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the heavy hitter, reminding you not to drink and drive because you matter.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Enter to win tickets to see Foreigner. Coming to Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days. Click on contests at applevalleyNewsNow.com or enter on our mobile app. Foreigner, Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
When you say let's go to breakfast, you mean let's go to McDonald's. Obviously.
Get the morning going when you buy one breakfast sandwich and get another one for $1.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Thanks for sticking with us here at 6. Memorial Day weekend marks the unofficial start of summer, and this year is expected to be another record-breaking one for both the roads and the skies.
AAA projects 45.1 million travelers will head at least 50 miles from home during the Memorial Day travel period. And that is, as you said, record-breaking since 2005 and an increase of 1.4 million travelers compared to last year.
ABC's Olivia Rubin reports.
The holiday weekend is here, and now millions are setting out expecting to travel for this long weekend. Here's what to expect.
It's one of the busiest travel days of the year, and it's expected to break records.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh, when I walked in, hope we can make our flight.
Airports around the country gearing up as TSA says they expect to screen over 18 million passengers between today and next Wednesday.
Obviously, there's nothing that you can do about it, but these lines are ridiculous.
United Airlines alone anticipating over 500,000 flyers per day. That's an increase from last year. To meet the demand, they're operating over 4,600 flights daily, an average of 3 takeoffs per minute.
So far, so good. Everything seems to be on schedule.
Nearly 40 million more expected to travel by car this weekend, according to an estimate from AAA. It's the largest number since the organization began tracking in 2000.
I took off today so I wouldn't have to hit traffic, so I just wanted to leave early to hopefully miss it.
Those travelers can expect to see lower prices at the pump in the coming days. The average national price for a gallon of gas is now at $3.15. That's down from last year's $3.59. It also marks the lowest since Memorial Day 2021. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, New York.
With summer travel picking up, state officials are reminding everyone out there to take it slow on the roads. The 100 Safest Days of Summer campaign is back. It's a joint effort from Washington State Patrol, the Department of Transportation, and the Traffic Safety Commission to cut down on crashes this time of year. The summer months, as you know, are the most dangerous on Washington roads. Last year, more than 200 people were killed in crashes between June and September, many involving speeding. With more people traveling, troopers say the risk only goes up.
Students are out of school. There's a lot of celebrations. There's families that are traveling on our roadways throughout Washington. And we see an increase in traffic. With that comes an increase in collisions. So it is the 100 deadliest days of the year for us.
WSP says drinking and driving is also a year-round issue and one of the biggest dangers they continue to see on Washington roads.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's get into that weekend forecast. It's starting out very nice, taking a live look outside in our Yakima Valley. A few clouds lingering, but a beautiful afternoon, 74 degrees, humidity at 29%, the feels like temp 77, winds are light at 5, and sunset tonight at 8:32. This is what's going on. Clearing skies, a ridge of high pressure building, but there is a system out, and that guy's going to start moving in late Saturday, Sunday morning into the weekend. So we start out Saturday pretty clear, pretty calm. Then we start to see those clouds, and here comes that moisture up from the south around 7 o'clock. So this is where we could see some showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. Pretty nice line from Hermiston to Tri-Cities up towards Connell and Moses Lake. That's going to continue through the night on Sunday and into Monday morning. And that's also going to bring some strong gusty winds on Memorial Day as that system passes through. Here's your wind gusts again. Kittitas Valley being the strongest winds, 40 to 45 mile an hour gusts. Columbia Basin 25 to 30, 20 to 30 in Yakima, and some of our mountains will have some gusty winds as well. So be prepared for that if you're traveling home Memorial Monday. And if you're going to be outdoors late Sunday and Monday, thunder roars, stay indoors. All right, here's our forecast tonight. 40s all through the area with the exception of the mountains. White Pass 37, but a fairly pleasant night tonight with temperatures just under 50 degrees. Warming trend, ridge of high pressure is building. Our warmest day Sunday in Yakima. Then as that system moves through, we cool down 10 full degrees, and then we'll start to warm back up later in the week. Tri-Cities and Hermiston, first chance to see 90 degrees in 2025, and a big drop once again Monday, Tuesday as that system rolls through our area. Walla Walla is going to sit just under 90 this weekend, but we'll see some 90-degree temps coming to the middle of next week. If you're hitting the road, it's going to be nice to start with. Your weekend looking good in Seattle. The travel day, if you're coming home, be prepared for gusty winds and showers in the Seattle area. Portland, same thing. Pretty clear, pretty nice. And then those showers move in on Monday, meaning if you're on the coast as well, we could see some showers and gusty winds. Looking for a chance of showers up towards the Spokane area. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Our hot day here on Sunday. That's when we get the transition where we have a 20% chance of showers, breezy winds. Most of these will occur overnight and start to clear on out. Rest of the week looking good. We kind of have a temperature roller coaster going into next week. Look for breezy winds Sunday, Monday in Yakima with temperatures pretty hot into next week. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Better chance of seeing those showers and those strong gusty winds on Monday. Windy again later in the week. Here's Walla Walla with about a 40% chance of rain. Now, better chance of seeing showers and thunderstorms developing there in the foothills of the Blues. And in Hermiston, we'll see temperatures nice and hot through the weekend. Look at 91 degrees on Wednesday. So it's kind of the unofficial start to summer. And once we start, we won't turn these heaters down or off for quite a while. So.
I know, that's the thing, right?
Yep. Once it starts, it's here. So.
Yep, so be ready.
Be ready.
That's right.
Thank you, Stacey. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
A group of teens in New York had a memorable prom night, saving lives. That's next in Caught on Camera.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing. Brad, you're on mute. And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Born in 1947, dedicated to our heroes. 78 years later, we honor that legacy with a bold new chapter. Prosser Memorial Health has opened the doors to its new state-of-the-art hospital, designed with you in mind. This is how we care.
At Moore Furniture, our 2025 M. Lily Premium Mattresses have arrived, and all 2024 M. Lily models must go. Get factory direct pricing on the entire lineup starting at $399, including free shipping. That's a minimum of 33% off, with some models priced at even greater savings. Whether you prefer a cooler mattress like the Harmony Chill, the breathability of the WellFlex, or the unparalleled support of the Cairo Pro Hybrid, you'll find your perfect premium mattress. Visit Moore Furniture and take home your favorite M. Lily mattress today.
At Honey Baked Ham, we support our veterans. This Friday and Saturday, all active and retired military personnel can stop by for a free turkey or ham classic in appreciation of your service. Come see Vivian and her staff at the Honey Baked Ham in Kennewick, and happy Memorial Day.
Spring is calling. Are you ready? At Queensgate Gardens in Richland, adventure starts in your own backyard. From lush hanging baskets to vibrant landscape flowers and garden starts, we've got everything to make your space bloom. Let's grow something amazing. Queensgate Gardens in Richland, where adventure grows.
Well, check this out. A group of teenagers headed home from their junior prom are credited with saving a New York family from a house fire. Their quick actions on May 17th in Marcy, New York were captured on camera. Look at this. The teens drove by the house around 10:30 at night and initially thought the flames were from a bonfire, but man, look at that. They realized very quickly it was much more serious. They rushed to the front door, knocking and shouting for the family to get out. Another teen ran up to the fire, which was in a detached garage, and made sure no one was trapped inside. The father, his 2 daughters, and dog made it out safely.
A man stuck in the middle of the Animas River. The Durango Police Department then turned a pursuit into a water rescue. Commander Devin Conroy says Jose Aguilar had a warrant out for his arrest because of a domestic violence incident. Well, he was pulled over after getting stopped, then ran away. Officers later spotted him in the water using their drone's thermal imaging, and they moved quickly, bringing him to safety. The man was handcuffed and taken into custody for his original warrant, plus obstruction charges for fleeing from officers. Everybody else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
That's
next.
right. And with Memorial Day weekend coming, Stacy is coming back with your weather forecast you need to hear.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
To me, Harlem is home. But home is also your body. Last one, everyone. I asked myself, why doesn't Pilates exist in Harlem? So I started my own studio. Getting a brick and mortar in New York is not easy. Chase Inc. has supported us from Studio 1 to Studio 3. When you start small, you need some big help, and Chase Inc. was that for me.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
When enjoying the sun, remember sunscreen wears off. Reapply if you're out longer than 2 hours and after swimming. More about preventing skin cancer at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Skin cancer prevention and screening available at Prosser Memorial Health. Visit ProsserHealth.org.
Our employee owners welcome you into Bi-Mart to save with our 70th anniversary open house savings book arriving in your mailbox this week. Pepsi brand 12 packs are buy 2 get 2 free. Fran's soft baked cookies are 2 for $5. Gallon veggies and tomatoes are $3.99. Rustler Classic regular fit jeans are just $10.99. And Chevron 1 gallon 15W40 Dello oil is just $12.99. Save now with our 70th anniversary open house savings at Bi-Mart since 1955.
To keep your home cool and comfortable all summer, your air conditioner needs maintenance this spring. Vance will inspect, test, and clean your AC so it's ready for hot weather. We'll leave your AC in better condition than we found it, and you'll be happy. Call now to schedule your maintenance appointment. It's the thing to do every spring. Don't take a chance. Call Vance.
Show why purple is the greatest sleep ever invented. We've hired Humpty Dumpty.
Oh no.
Yes! No cracks! And my aches and pains are gone. That's because Purple's GelFlex Grid is soft where you want it and firm where you need it, reducing your aches and pains by up to 40%.
And right now, save up to $1,000 on select mattress and base bundles. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect purple.
Fly with us over the Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Club and their world-famous floating green for a spectacular adventure.
It's an intimidating hole, there's no question, but we just say take a deep breath, play the proper club, and you'll get on there.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next ET.
Get your popcorn, just go have fun.
Cruise versus Stitch, on track to make box office history. Plus, Queer Eye's Jonathan Van Ness on his 66-pound weight loss.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., an organization that champions women in aviation is credited for a big project at the Richland Airport. Our Dan Hansen will have more on this.
And it's the return of racing at night. We'll tell you about the first night event of the 2025 season.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this finally Friday. And
on this finally Friday.
Yes, I think a lot of people are
Has it been a long week?
It's always a long week, you know, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, though, they're already at their destination.
Oh, yeah. Or they might be on their way soon. And
Yeah.
we need to find out what the weather is like so everybody can get to where they're going safely and have a great time this weekend. Let's check in with Stacy.
And so far, so good. Beautiful evening outside. Live look on our Legends Casino Skycam. I've been seeing a few boats out enjoying the river. Remember, the river's chilly right now. 77 degrees, and our feels like temp is 77. Our winds are light at 5, and our sunset tonight at 8:32. So just a nice night, and temperatures, we're seeing 70s all across the land. All right, here's your evening planner. Look for those 70s to hang around till about 8 o'clock, and we'll start to see some of us dropping into the 60s and then down in the 50s and 60s at 10. So a very pleasant evening. And as I mentioned, the boating forecast is going to be 84 degrees, nice weather, light winds, water temp 51 degrees. Make sure you're wearing that sunscreen. I don't know about you, but I need a lot. Partly cloudy and mild tonight, 80s on Saturday with a gorgeous start to the big weekend. 90s on Sunday. It's going to be hot. A little bit of a shift, though, Sunday night into Monday. Stray showers and thunderstorms. I'll time those out for you coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
Stacy, thank you. In an update to a story we brought you earlier, the Port of Benton is now teaming up with a remarkable group of women pilots to bring new life to a historic aviation symbol at the Richland Airport.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen has more on how the Mid-Columbia 99s are making their mark, literally, and continuing a proud tradition in aviation.
The Mid-Columbia chapter of the 99s, a group of women pilots, is refreshing and relocating the airport's 80-foot compass rose. Founded over 90 years ago with the organization's first president, Amelia Earhart, the 99s have been championing women in aviation through education, mentorship, and outreach. One of their enduring traditions, painting compass roses and airport identifiers across the country.
It's a signature project that the 99s do, and this is to help airplanes calibrate their compass. We had it surveyed so we know where magnetic north is and true north.
This is the first compass rose project for the Richland Airport, and it's no small task. Up to 15 volunteers will contribute an estimated 150 hours to complete the massive design. Painting kicked off today with the goal of completing the job tomorrow. When it's finished, the new compass rose will serve both a functional and symbolic role, guiding pilots and honoring the women who helped shape aviation. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Well, the organizations will continue their mission as once this project is done, they have another one coming this fall.
And Wendy, the engines are revving, the lights are shining, and the wait is finally over. Night racing is making its triumphant return to the Tri-City Raceway with the much-anticipated Duel in the Desert, the very first night event of the 2025 season. Under the glowing lights of the nation's fastest half-mile, fans can expect a pulse-pounding, tire-screeching showdown as the Hoosier Tire West Tri-State Challenge Series Pro Late models go wheel to wheel in a high-stakes 75-lap battle for desert dominance. It is not just about the Pro Late models. The night's lineup is jam-packed with adrenaline from the hobby stocks and mini stocks too.
Races like this, you definitely, longer race, you definitely want to save your stuff. These tires, especially this track, it's so abrasive. You just gotta be careful. Just save your stuff. Don't spin your tires. Just ride, avoid the wrecks, and just hopefully you're there at the end.
All right, so gates open Saturday. Grab your earplugs and bring the kids too. The Duel in the Desert is ready to light up your weekend. Best part, kids 12 and under get in free. So whether you're a die-hard race fan or just looking for an unforgettable family night out, Tri-City Raceway has you covered.
And health news now, a warning from the Food and Drug Administration. Stopping allergy medications could cause a severe reaction. The agency says people have reported experiencing severe itching after they've stopped taking medications like Zyrtec or Xyzal. The side effects seem to happen to those who quit after long-term use. The FDA is asking manufacturers of the over-the-counter versions to add the new side effect warning to their packaging. A Food and Drug Administration advisory panel unanimously voted on recommendations for this year's COVID-19 vaccine. Committee members decided to issue a broad recommendation on which lineage of the coronavirus should be included in the vaccine. This gives the agency freedom to keep the current shots or update formulas to more closely match circulating viruses. They also discussed how the FDA's new vaccine approval framework could impact the availability of the shots. The FDA says it will accept the same kind of study data it has previously used to approve flu shots and COVID-19 vaccines for high-risk groups. But for healthy young adults and children, the agency now wants to see placebo-controlled clinical trials.
On the business front now, the Justice Department striking a deal with aircraft maker Boeing to avoid prosecution of the company over 2 deadly crashes of the 737 MAX. That's according to a new court filing today. This makes officially a proposal publicly reported last week, though a judge will still have to approve the deal for it to really go into effect. As part of the proposed deal, the DOJ says Boeing will pay more than $1 billion in fines, make commitments to strengthen safety and compliance programs, and offer payments for the crash victims' families. If approved, the agreement will end a long and tumultuous case against the company.
Washington State University Tri-Cities now has a pathway for high school students looking to advance their nursing career. The Nursing Bridge program aims to expand access to the field. It creates a way for high school students who have already have their CNA license to get their bachelor's degree in nursing. Students in the program will complete the 2-year pre-nursing course requisite, all while gaining paid certified nursing assistant experience for 2 years with one of 3 hospitals. This includes Cadillac Regional Medical Center, Lourdes Health, and Trios Health. If all requirements are met, students can receive admission to the WSU Tri-Cities College of Nursing to start the pre-licensure BSN program. WSU Tri-Cities welcomed the inaugural class of 10 students.
Well, on Memorial Day, Americans, of course, honor the sacrifice of service members at cemeteries and monuments all across the country.
But for those whose heroism ended decades ago and overseas, there's a push to bring their stories closer to home. Karen Kafa has the story.
I'm walking towards the grave of Ellen Ainsworth. She's buried here in Plot C.
The final resting place of U.S. Army 2nd Lieutenant Ellen Ainsworth is far from her hometown of Glenwood City, Wisconsin. But the World War II Army nurse still draws visitors at Cicely Rome American Cemetery.
So as we take this sand and rub this across her name, for a family member, it creates this physical and emotional connection.
Cicely Rome American Cemetery, about 40 miles south of Rome, is one of the cemeteries administered by the American Battle Monuments Commission, which maintains monuments to more than 200,000 of the nation's fallen heroes outside of the United States, including the sites like Paris and Normandy.
They are powerful sites of remembrance that are an incredible place to visit and honor the dead of World War I and World War II. However, our audience is the American people, and many Americans will never get the chance to physically journey to one of our cemeteries.
The American Battle Monuments Commission has now partnered with the Department of Veterans Affairs to bring the stories of these service members closer to home, using the VA's Digital Veterans Legacy Memorial.
These American heroes deserve to be remembered and their stories to be told just as any other veteran or service member.
Launched in 2019, VA Program Officer James LaPaglia says the digital database is intended to make the stories of every U.S. veteran more interactive, more vivid, and more accessible.
We wanted to take the cemetery experience beyond the confines of a gate or a cemetery wall.
With their data, the VA has created online memorial pages for more than 10 million U.S. service members in VA and VA grant-funded cemeteries, Department of Defense cemeteries like Arlington National Cemetery, and other sites like the cemeteries abroad. Family members, friends, and the public can submit photos and mementos to populate each page and share a veteran's story. Like Ainsworth's, which ended in February 1944 in Italy. While her hospital was under attack, she moved her patients to safety and died from her own injuries days later. A story Mark Ireland, superintendent of the Cicely Rome American Cemetery, says still inspires.
That idea of, fighting till the very end, not giving up.
And is just one of many to be honored by generations to come. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
Our news at 6:30 is just getting started. Still ahead, more local news for you as the Yakima Valley Comedy Festival is happening this weekend. We're going to have a preview for you.
And I think you also need a preview of what's ahead in weather for your holiday weekend. Here's a live look out in Kennewick. Now, beautiful skies out there, but will it last throughout the weekend? Stacy's coming back with your forecast.
The Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Club. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
The big Memorial Day weekend is finally here, and More Furniture is celebrating with store-wide sale pricing. Plus, get your choice, free white glove delivery, or we'll pay the sales tax. It's your chance to save big on our spring lineup featuring fresh new designs, functions, and features in every department. You'll find relaxing living rooms, bedroom sanctuaries, cozy dining rooms, and the perfect accessories all in stock, on sale and ready for immediate delivery. Visit your local More Furniture this Memorial weekend.
Born in 1947, dedicated to our heroes. 78 years later, we honor that legacy with a bold new chapter. Prosser Memorial Health has opened the doors to its new state-of-the-art hospital, designed with you in mind. This is how we care.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222. Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. But I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my two girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels. For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Welcome back, everybody. New tonight, a first-of-its-kind event is coming to downtown Yakima this weekend.
All right, put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, the very funny Matt Frank.
All right, get ready to laugh. The Yakima Valley Comedy Festival comes to the 4th Street Theater tomorrow. It starts at 6 p.m. 17 comedians will hit the stage. Most are local, but some will come from as far away as Alabama and British Columbia. The event will also have food, drinks, and live music with Bot Rock.
I mean, Yakima does have local comedians here, but you know, Seattle's got a comedy scene. Spokane's got a comedy scene. Washington State is actually pretty big in the comedy scene, but here in Yakima, Central Washington, I mean, no one's really ever done anything big or started anything. I don't really know why.
Okay, so tickets are $20. Celebrity judges will be on hand to grade the comedians. Apparently, I'm going to be one of a few to help judge them. So come on out. Again, that's tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in downtown Yakima.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
I like the music of choice, Yacht Rock. I heard that. All right, live look outside, Dust Devil Sky Cam in Pasco. Beautiful day. A few clouds, but you know what? Very nice. Not too windy. It's just perfect outside. Radar and satellite, we've got a ridge of high pressure that's going to be building over the next 48 hours, but we have a system brewing out in the Pacific, and that guy's going to start moving in late Sunday overnight into Monday. Here's our futurecast starting Saturday night. As we get through Sunday, mostly sunny. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be hot. Then here it comes around 7 o'clock at night. We'll start to see those showers moving up from the south, and we could even see some thunder associated with that because those warm temperatures and that cooler, colder air, well, that's when you get those thunderstorms. And they're kind of lined up from Battle Mountain Summit, Hermiston, Tri-Cities, Hanford, all the way up into Moses Lake. We have another round coming later on. So most of this will occur overnight, hopefully taper off early on Monday, but we still have gusty winds to deal with as well on Monday due to that system. So the heaviest and gustiest winds will come from the northwest in Kittitas Valley, 40 to 45 miles per hour. We've got west winds in the Blue Foothills, the Columbia Basin, Yakima Valley, 20, 30 mile an hour winds, 25 and 30 in the Columbia Basin. So a little bit windy out there. Just be prepared for that. Here's what our forecast looks like tonight. Enjoy it. It's going to be nice and pleasant. Temperatures dropping down into the 40s, so a nice evening overall. Warming trend, high pressure coming, tops out on Sunday, and then look at we drop down 10 degrees because of that system moving out. Gradually warming up, getting through Yakima, Tri-Cities, and Hermiston. Going to see our first chance at 90 degrees this weekend and into next week. For Walla Walla, 80, sitting just under 90 degrees on Sunday. A big drop off on Monday, but back up on Wednesday and Thursday. Road trip forecast heading out, looking good Saturday and Sunday. Look for those showers moving in late Sunday and Monday in Seattle. Same thing for Portland and the Oregon coast. Look for those showers developing late Sunday into Monday. And the Spokane area also has a chance of showers on Monday as well. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Memorial Day Monday, 20% chance of rain, breezy winds, warmest day of the weekend right there. Cooling off, warming back up next week. Taking a look at Yakima, we have breezy winds there, 10% chance of showers on Monday, and warmer temperatures close to 90 next week. Here's what it is in Ellensburg. Look for those breezy and gusty winds, particularly on Monday. A lot of people will be driving back from the west side or the mountains, so just be aware of those strong gusty winds. Walla Walla, breezy, looking at some showers, possible thunderstorms there late Sunday into Monday, and back to the 90s for Wednesday, Thursday. Hermiston also looking pretty good, 20% chance of rain, breezy winds, hot on Wednesday. So there you go.
I think it's looking, all in all, not too bad,
not
right?
Not a bad forecast. A little, that little hitch in our giddy up there on that, little storm. So,
well, hopefully it's not too big of a deal for folks.
Hopefully it's not going to be a washout, and it shouldn't be. So,
all right.
And there we go.
All right. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy. Up next on the news at 6:30, if you're looking down today at the ground, that is, your luck may turn around. Trending is next.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles right here in America. And now we've lowered MSRP on Rogue and Pathfinder at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now get up to $6,000 total savings on Frontier.
you find yourself in a rut, small habit changes can make a big difference. Meditation, for example, can break up a day and reduce stress. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Discover the joy of music with a new Yamaha piano from Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where elegance meets opportunity. For a limited time, enjoy 24 months of 0% financing on qualified new Yamaha pianos. From timeless grands to cutting-edge digitals, Yamaha delivers beauty, precision, and playability. Visit Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos in the Uptown Shopping Center in Richland, or call 509-567-3113. Life's more fun when you know how to play.
It's time to lose your generic weather app. Scan this QR code to download the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. It's the app you need from the team you trust.
The Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app, only from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Enter to win tickets to see Foreigner. Coming to Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days. Click on contests at AppleValleyNewsNow.com or enter on our mobile app. Foreigner, Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
At Honey Baked Ham, we support our veterans. This Friday and Saturday, all active and retired military personnel can stop by for a free turkey or ham classic in appreciation of your service. Come see Vivian and her staff at the Honey Baked Ham in Kennewick, and happy Memorial Day.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
It's the Jayco Summer Escape event at Broadmoor RV, June 6th through the 8th. Our biggest sale of the year is here, like the J-Flight SLX 170 BHW, just $15,990, or the spacious SLX 260 BHW for only $23,990. Family owned and family focused, we're here to help you go make memories in a brand new Jayco RV, only at Broadmoor RV, June 6th through the 8th. Don't miss it.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles right here in America. And now we've lowered MSRP on Rogue and Pathfinder at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now get 0% APR for 60 months on Pathfinder.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Time for What's Trending. How about a penny for your thoughts?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Austin.
Let's hear your thoughts.
Much appreciated. Let's see. I wonder when this came out.
Inspecting it.
I am inspecting it. All right. Today is National Lucky Penny Day. Finding a penny became associated with good luck back when it was considered a more valuable find due to the copper metal. According to superstition, finding a penny head face up, that is lucky. If it's tail up, you should turn it over and leave it for the next person to find.
Well, some countries would like to do away with pennies altogether, with the metal and cost to mint exceeding their value. The U.S. has produced pennies since 1993, but on Thursday, the U.S. Treasury, that is not right.
There's no way.
No, because that penny is older than that. I don't know why it says that.
Maybe 1893?
Maybe.
We'll
have to find out. The U.S. Treasury announced it will phase out production of the penny. Well, there's that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well, a final order for penny blanks, a coin foundation, before it is struck and finished, was accepted this month. Once those pennies are produced and go into circulation, that's it. Kaput. It's over. No more.
Oh, my goodness. And if they really started in the 90s, then we would be older than the penny. So, yeah, there would have been that. All right. In other news, there's only one all-you-can-eat Chick-fil-A in the nation, and it's not in the company's home state of Georgia. I'm not sure why there's one at all. I didn't know that. It's in Oklahoma, more specifically at the University of Oklahoma campus Couch Restaurants cafeteria.
So for a single price, customers can fill their trays with food from 14 different vendors, including Chick-fil-A. That means all the chicken sandwiches, waffle fries, and nuggets they can eat.
Nice.
Making me hungry. Breakfast meals cost $14, while lunch and dinner are $16. and some of those dinners go for $18. You know, I did a fake Chick-fil-A today.
Oh,
I
you
went
did?
to Carl's Jr. I ordered their chicken sandwich plain, and I went home and put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it.
Look at you.
It was good, huh?
Because it was good.
1793, that's when the first penny was introduced.
Okay, so the 93 part.
Yes.
There's a little
right.
typo there.
A few hundred years later.
Good looking it up.
Thanks. Your Reason to Smile with Stacey's up next.
We have some of the most scenic bicycle pathways in the region. Remember to be careful and that all the rules of the road apply to bicyclists. So stay on the right and watch out for the other guy.
Call 735-0546. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
Don't wait. Hurry down to Walker's Furniture for big Memorial Day savings, where all your favorite mattress brands are on sale. Enjoy even deeper discounts on Beautyrest, Serta, and 40 more styles. Plus, pay over time with 5 years no interest financing, no money down, and no minimum purchase. It's your time to sleep better and spend less. Plus, get up to $300 of free furniture with select sets sold. Walker's Furniture, where quality sleep just costs less.
The big Memorial Day weekend is finally here, and More Furniture is celebrating with store-wide sale pricing. Plus, get your choice, free white glove delivery, or we'll pay the sales tax. It's your chance to save big on our spring lineup featuring fresh new designs, functions, and features in every department. You'll find relaxing living rooms, bedroom sanctuaries, cozy dining rooms, and the perfect accessories all in stock, on sale and ready for immediate delivery. Visit your local More Furniture this Memorial weekend.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland.
We have some of the most scenic bicycle pathways in the region. Remember to be careful and that all the rules of the road apply to bicyclists. So stay on the right and watch out for the other guy.
Call 735-0546. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. And welcome back. Your Reason to Smile comes from our friend Susan Sorensen. She grabbed some pictures of those fluffy clouds that we had around the skies today. Thanks for sharing, Susan. That QR code on the top of your screen, that is how you get your photo on TV, or you can go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com, click on the weather tab. It's all sponsored by Lifetime Dental Care. Real quick, let's plan your day tomorrow. Going to be lovely. Look at that. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. It's going to be a gorgeous day, so do enjoy the first part of the weekend. Get ready for some possible thunder showers, though, Sunday night into Monday. So.
All right, we'll be ready with our Apple Valley News Now app.
Get the app, that's right.
As well. All right, that'll do it for us.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
There you go. Have a great weekend.